Well, hey there. So I happen to be sitting in this chair. I just got finished doing a podcast with my cousin, actually, who has a podcast. We'll get into that. He hasn't released it yet. It was an honor for me be on to be on his podcast. I feel honored and a little bit uh, like I'm not worthy to be on his podcast because he's an amazing guy and he has amazing guests. So, but it was super fun. I really enjoyed the opportunity to be on his podcast. I'll definitely let people know when that podcast comes out. It's going to be a couple of months. He's got a lot in the can, so um, it's going to be a while before it comes in on the air and goes on YouTube. But I'll let you know. So, but since I was here in the chair and I've got a big light shining in my eyes here, I thought I would take an opportunity and kind of do an update on what's going on in my channel. So I've had the opportunity to do some thinking, and I cannot tell you how happy I am with the growth of the channel. So a week ago, I hit 100 subscribers, and I wanted to do a shout out to Mackenzie. Mackenzie, I was talking to Cade and saying I was at 99 subscribers. So he's like, "Hang on, Dad." And we were talking. He said, "Check it, check it." So I just happened to he checked it, and I got 100 subscribers. So Cade had got Mackenzie to subscribe to my channel. So thank you, Mackenzie, for the 100 subscriber. I owe you a big thanks, and I love you so very much. So that being said, since that day, which is a week ago, I've got like 30 more. So it's or not 30 more, like 70 more. Excuse me. So I've got like 70 subscribers. So I know I'm small, but I see growth. I see it happening. I see people watching. I can't tell you how awesome a feeling that is for somebody like me who I want to let you guys know that I do take this serious. I take what I do serious here. I'm not the most serious guy. I like to joke around. I like to have fun. I leave a lot of stuff in my editing because I want it to be raw and my personality to come out because I mess up a lot. And what you see is what you get here at Adventure-Ography with Todd. So I want to thank Mackenzie. I want to thank Cade and Kenton. So those two guys, Cade's my son, Kenton is my son's best friend. So they are adding content, adding a depth to Adventure-Ography. I want to thank my wife's sons. Okay, and I want to shout out for their channel. They have a channel called Big Adventure Bros. Go watch a Big Adventure Bros. They're new. They're starting out. They're a little bit ahead of me, but they do amazing adventures as these two brothers, and they just go and they into scuba diving and hunting. So here in North Carolina, hunting's in full swing, and they are hunting up a storm. So go watch their hunting videos. That is Big Adventure Bros. So I'll put a link in the description for those guys. Go check them out. So that being said, I want to thank all of Laura's, my wife's sons, for supporting me and talking to me about the channel, how it's going, watching, giving me tips and hints and advice on how to make my videos better. And it was because of them that I started this path. So I know I talk about Cade a lot because I ride dirt bikes with Cade and do a lot of adventures with him, but I don't want to leave out there's Jonathan, Jordan, and Jason. So those guys are super supportive, and I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, as well as my wife. She's super supportive of what I do and what I do here on the channel, and where I want to take it. So I want to share a few of my thoughts about how it's going and some ideas I've got. So I want to thank everybody up to this point. So I'm gonna have four categories of kind of my content. Okay, so I like doing product reviews. I like watching product reviews. So I have fun with those. And on the analytics of the channel, those do well. People watch them. They watch the whole video, and they seem to like the review videos. I like doing review videos, so I'm going to do that. I'm definitely going to stick with the niche of the brap or crap. So those who ride dirt bikes, now brap is a dirt bike term for the sound that a two-stroke dirt bike engine makes. They kind of go brap, 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 brap. So anyway, that's where I get that. It's fun. It's kind of a take on words. And I'm going to continue those. The brap or crap series of videos, and I'm going to make playlists of my reviews of products, gear, camping stuff will all get funneled into the brap or crap. I'm not going to review gear probably that doesn't go along with motorcycle camping. That being said, I've got a couple of cots that I want to do a video on that I probably won't take on too many adventures, but I'm going to do some cold camping videos coming up, and we're probably going to take stuff that you wouldn't normally take, cold weather gear, and I'm going to overpack the bikes because it's cold, and I like to go out and camp in the cold. So we're going to do that. So then we're going to do, besides the Brap or Crap series, we are going to do just adventures, the actual rides I go on. The motorcycle camping, even the little ride that me and my wife did. If we go on a ride on a weekend, we're gonna, make adventure bike and just dirt bike riding content, motorcycle riding content. So that's going to be a section that we're going to do that's not the reviews. Okay. The third thing that we're going to do is we're going to do shop stuff. We're going to do some, if I change tires, and I need to be better about showing that stuff. That was the whole idea of this channel. Is I would be here in the workshop working on bikes, and people would say, Todd, you should video that. You should get that on. Did you get that on video? You should video that. People would like to watch it. So we're going to do tire changing, just general maintenance, and getting bikes running. I want to buy a couple of old bikes and fix them up, and do some fun, budget stuff with buying a budget bike and fixing it up. I have some big ideas on that. Let me know, and please, guys, let me know what you want to see. Comments help. Everybody knows that. I'm not fooling anybody asking people to comment. It makes a big difference on the analytics of your channel, and I don't think there's somebody sitting in a chair analyzing my videos at YouTube, but it's all done computerized, and it monitors, if people are chatting and talking, and that really does help. So please make comments. I don't care if silly comments. I don't care if you bash me. I don't care if you tell me I look funny or I've got a booger hanging out of my nose. Something. Just it really does help that it shows that people are engaged and are commenting on your video. So let me know what you want to see on that kind of stuff. So we're going to do general maintenance and that kind of stuff, skills that we can learn. The next thing I'm going to do is a bike build. So I am doing this BMW that's sitting right here in front of me. I've got handlebars for it. I need to do the seals on it. I want to change all the fluids. The thing runs. I need to do the tires on it, and I'm gonna, basically cut the back end off, put a different tank on it, and it's got to take the fuel pump out of that tank and put in another tank. So that's a pretty extensive build, but we're taking a BMW road bike and turning it into a BMW. Basically, BMW makes a GS, but this is going to be way cooler than any GS you've ever seen, and way more dangerous and terrifying to ride. So that's what I'm excited about. So we're going to do builds. I've got some other ideas. Another thing. If I could I might take a picture of it and put it in this video. On my trailer out here is actually my neighbor's trailer because I had him go get them for me. I went to this place called Giant Tractor Tire. I've had them do some work on my commercial forklift. I got actually a telehandler that's got these big giant tires. So when I need stuff done on it, I call them. So I went over there the other day and said, "Do you have any big tires like loader tires? We're talking the monsters. Do you have any that I could buy, or that are ruined, that are junk?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, you can have them. Just get them out of here." So I had my neighbor Elvis, who I hope to introduce you to Elvis sometime. Not the singer. I'm pretty sure that Elvis is dead. I know there's going to be some people out there that rebut that, but trust me, Elvis has left the building and he is dead. But my Elvis is live and well, and he is a character. So he went and got these tires, and I've got two great big loader tires and a tractor tire. I've got a bunch of semi-truck tires. Well, I'm going to build not adventure. I'm going to build a what am I thinking of? Oh my gosh, brain fart. An ENDUROCROSS Track. Okay, I've got some property around, a little bit of room. It's not going to be huge, but I'm going to make an ENDUROCROSS obstacle. I'm going to put some sand in. We're going to do a rock garden. We are going to do some jumps, teeter-totter, some balance beams. We're going to just do it upright and go out and ride some of those and develop some skills, and we're going to ride them from tires. I don't think my wife's going to let me put a junk car out there, but in a perfect world, and I'm going to work on her a little bit and see if she can let me get like an old Honda Civic or something that's junk, and put it out there and ride over it on my motorcycle. I think that'd be fun. That's kind of an eyesore, so she might not let me put it out there, but that's what I want to do. So minus the car, maybe I'm definitely going to do some ENDUROCROSS obstacles. So I got some big plans coming up, and I really want to develop those skills, and we could maybe even have a series of my wife riding some of those, and other people that won't sue me if they crash and get hurt. So I'm going to have them, sign a waiver, or do a blood oath or something, that they won't sue me, and my homeowner's insurance don't get hit because somebody crashes on my property. So anyway, we might have to look at that. But if you come over and you sign your life away after, you can ride the dirt bike track. So anyway, I'm gonna haul some dirt in and build some high-speed corners and some slow speed stuff. So anyway, super excited about that. So those are some of the things that I have coming up. that I'm gonna kind of separate things out and the direction I want to take this. So I'm having a blast doing this. My wife's like, "Are you having fun?" I said, "I am. I'm having fun," and I'm constantly thinking of things to do, things you want to see. I'm going to do a review on some headsets that I got for my helmet. They're just cheap ones. I got them off Amazon. I run the Senas, but I don't know if you remember that the cheap Apple CarPlay that I'm struggling with still. Wouldn't hook up to my Sena, so I bought these cheap ones. I'm gonna try to see if it'll run off those cheap these cheap Amazons, if it'll link up to the Bluetooth. If it will, then Bob's your uncle, and we'll have fun with that. But my son Cade's like, for motocross and just going out and riding trails with me and my wife, that just buy a cheap set of these, like Amazon ones, and try them out. He says they work real good. And if it breaks or I crash, it's not a big deal. So I've got those. We're gonna put on and mess around with those. So kind of excited. They were supposed to come in last Thursday, and they didn't. They actually came in over the weekend, and I was hoping to get them on the helmets so we could ride with them. But on that last video, we did not have our headsets, so it would have been fun to have them. I have the Senas in my headsets, so when we do on some of my adventure helmets, so like when me and Kate and Kenton are riding, we chat and those last for like 8 hours usually before the battery goes out. But I'm rambling. I apologize. I have a tendency to do that. But I just wanted to share my thanks, my gratitude, excuse me, and some of my ideas and thoughts. So please let me know in the comments what you want to do. Please share my video, like and subscribe, all the things. I heard a guy say, if you like the video, hit it once. If you don't like it, hit it twice. If you really don't like it, hit it 3 times. So I thought that was kind of funny. So anyway, I don't care what you do, but hit that like button and we'll go far. So come along for the ride. It's a blast. I watched a YouTube video this morning of Matt Spears. I love Matt Spears. He's one of the best riders. He's like this baby face kid. If you don't watch Matt Spears on YouTube. He's like this baby face kid in Idaho that rides dirt bikes and like a maniac. You wouldn't think it by looking at him. You wouldn't think that kid could ride like he can. The guy can just flat out get it done. So go watch some of Matt Spears' stuff. But he hit 200,000 subscribers. That's mind-boggling to me. 200,000. But I go, that's what I want to do. So I'm serious about this, and I don't take myself too serious, but I take what I do serious. And I do take this YouTube channel serious, and I have big goals and big dreams, and I'll get there. So appreciate you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you guys have a great day, and we will get some more content out this week. Thanks.